went out there, I went to Florida, got trained. Actually been trained by multiple. I've been services, so just to see. I mean, everyone does things differently. And if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right.
Right. I heard that. So let's get into now. You got your nurse degree. You doing your nurse thing. Started your own aesthetic business. I mean, and you're young. What made you want to start Fresh Flowers? I mean, we young, boo. I don't care what you say. We are very, very young. Ask my granny.
Right.
Ask my mother. Look, we are very, very young, and we're doing things. Like you, like I said, my grandmother wasn't a nurse. I kid you not, till she was 50. So
really?
Yes. And this is back in the early 1950s, 60s. It wasn't. We didn't have these opportunities. So you've already became a nurse. You've already started your own business. Now you coming out with Fresh Flowers, PH Fresh Flowers. How did you come up with this new idea of products that will enhance and help women's self-esteem?
So, I mean, honestly, it's nothing new. Like they're boric acid vaginal suppositories, and they help balancing vaginal pH. I've used them for years, and like just having conversations with my friends and just other people. This is a very embarrassing topic that a lot of women don't like to talk about. Like they make it like BV, bacterial infections, pH imbalances are like a freaking STD or something.
Right.
But they're way more common
than
would have thought. Like they say 1 in 3 women will get one in their lifetime. Black women in particular, like we are at higher risk for bacterial infections and yeast infections. And so I struggle with the pH imbalances from like 12th grade into college. It just got really, really bad. Like just those hormone imbalances after my cycle. It was so bad to where like my doctor had refills already like
ready for you
to my pharmacy, because monthly I was getting them like after my cycles. And after a while it's like you just get tired of taking freaking antibiotics.
Yes.
What is causing this? How can I prevent it? And I just went and did research, and I found out about like boric acid, and I started like making my own capsules and like inserting them, like everything. And I promise you, like I never had to take any more antibiotics again.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I need to share this with people, and why not like just go ahead and start my own brand and put it out there.
Right.
And that's how it started.
So do you think, you already being a nurse, you already have your own business. Do you always do your own products and do you always do your own mixtures of stuff? Or, I mean, you're smart enough to know ingredients and stuff like that. Like, is that something that you naturally just do?
I'm trying the natural, holistic alternatives to things.
Okay.
I do not, as a nurse, like I'm passing pills and medications to everybody, but I feel like there is a healthier, holistic, natural alternative to everything.
Okay.
Even like my face regimen, I don't do all those products. I use a charcoal soap. After the charcoal soap, I'll use like some witch hazel, and then I got fresh aloe that I buy, and I just break it off, put it on my skin, and put a little grapeseed oil on. Like, and honestly, this is the best regimen I've ever had. Like, I don't have any pimples anymore doing that compared to when I was spending hundreds, $200 on like a skincare regimen.
Child.
Yeah, it's.
No, seriously. I mean, you will spend hundreds of dollars every 3 months and stuff for stuff that do not work.
That don't work, and there are natural things out there that will fix your problem.
That's true. So now, where does this inspiration come from? I mean, I know you you got, I know you must got somebody out there that inspires you, or is that what muse I would say that this comes from? Where does your inspiration come from?
COVID. Seriously.
Her name is COVIDity.
For a while, I've been trying to get out of bedside nursing. You hear about that burnout.
Yeah.
I was actually in management at the hospital I was working at. I was a supervisor, great, looked on paper, doing awesome. But ultimately, that wasn't my end goal. I've always wanted my own business, and I just never had that entrepreneur mentality. I don't gamble, I don't do it.
Wait. So you started your business, during COVID?
Yes.
Wow. Because we was just talking about that. So that's why I'm like, so that brought that out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what tipped it over. That was that cherry on top. I was okay, I've got to get this going and started because I just can't do it anymore. COVID was so difficult. It's still there, very hard on nurses.
Well, hey, people used to say these little things like, if